keep the introduction to a minimum because I know we're all wanting to get out of here as quickly as possible. If you would have told me at conference last year that I would be back for a fourth and final season, and even crazier that I'd be standing here giving a speech in front of all of you, I probably would have laughed. Honestly, when I jokingly volunteered with my call to do this, I didn't actually think it through. I didn't realize that to give the speech, I actually had to come back and play another year of tennis. Since most of you probably don't know me very well, let me give you a little backstory. Avery and tennis do not always go hand in hand. Growing up, I wasn't exactly the poster child for dedicated tennis players. I didn't have that typical obsessive care of the sport. My coaches would tell me that I should probably go and practice extra, but I usually would just end up at the pool with my friends. Which is probably why it was a genuine shock to all my friends and family when I ended up committing to play here at Loyola. That first year though, I had the biggest attitude on the team and everybody knew it. I was so stubborn with the choices I would make and wouldn't really listen to anyone. Over these 4 years, there have been plenty of ups and downs, from playing to being benched multiple times to playing again. And fast forward to now, you have a slightly more mature, but still very opinionated Avery. I would not have been able to get through these years without the incredible teammates that I have had. You guys have somehow figured out a way to get to know the real me while also keeping me semi-sane on and off the court. I'm not sure how I would have survived this sport without you guys. Now, I definitely did not have a typical college tennis experience. I was lucky enough to have my parents nearby, which meant I had a support system right in my backyard. But the best part of that wasn't just seeing them once a month, it was getting the chance to share my family with all my teammates. From hosting teammates to Thanksgiving, to my dad always cooking at ITAs, they have truly immersed themselves in this whole thing, and I couldn't be more grateful. To the point to where I almost think my dad wants to get out and play more than I do, and it's a shame he's not here this week because I know he would have been waving his obnoxious Loyola flag all throughout the city. Having you guys at many of the matches has been the absolute highlight of my 4 years. The endless support you guys give is the best, and I hope to one day give that in return. To Matt and Logan, even though he's not here tonight, thanks for taking a chance on me. I know there have been times where you've looked at me on the court and thought, what is she doing? And it's okay because half the time, I didn't even know what I was doing either. Thank you both for believing in me even when I didn't believe in myself. We don't always give you guys your props, but bringing me here has changed my life in so many ways. Thank you for allowing me to talk back to you during matches, which I've probably done more times than I should, but the biggest thanks is for always backing me in public and then correcting me in private, because I've definitely been wrong a lot. To everyone else here, thanks for 4 years of stiff competition and endless hours on the court. You all have pushed me beyond my limits and challenged me every time we've stepped across the net. I'd also like to just take a second to probably apologize to some of you if I've ever said anything rude about you or to you on the court. I get that I can be a bit rude at times and it's not always received the best. I promise I'm somewhat of a nice person off the court, but I just tend to go to another place when I compete. Just know that it's usually never truly about you and it's always on me. And with that being said, tennis has given me everything and more, but it's clearly time to close this chapter. I am forever grateful to call this sport and this school my second home. Good luck to everyone this weekend, and as always, go Pack.